My parents were both originally from Poland, Jewish, Polish Holocaust survivors. They both lost their families. My father lost his entire family. He was one of 10 children, and he was the only survivor. And my mother came from a town called Bochnia, which is about half an hour from Krakow. And she survived with a false identification. She was a blue-eyed blonde, and she somehow had Aryan papers, and I still have that. I never got to meet my mother because she passed away in my childbirth. My father was one of these people. At the time, some people didn't say a word. There were two, schools. Some people that would never mention anything. They would just say the war, and that's it. You didn't know anything. And my father did. He talked about his father a lot. He talked about his family. He talked about his sister. All these people, I realized, once I dug into there, that it's not only it's 10 brothers and sisters. It's they were married and they had children, and none of them survived. None of them. Only the last 6 months or so, I really realized why I'm the way I am is because of the Holocaust. And, I act the way I do in many ways, or I brought my children up because I was raised by people who went through that. And we just, this overprotective or put your children through school, or the mentality where I come from is that children still live with their parents after they're 18. It's not unusual. Or parents help them buy their house. It's not unusual. And because I lost my parents also at a very, very young age, I had my own Holocaust in the way I was, I think part of this overprotection or worry, worrying a lot, or I think it's all this neurosis of the Holocaust that remained for the second generation, a little neurotic at times, and unsure about things, and yeah. I read some other second generation people's writings about it, and we all feel that we are sort of the bridge between our parents who couldn't talk about it and had to sort of start all over and not talk about it, to my children who, if I wouldn't do that, they wouldn't know about it, and they wouldn't acknowledge what is happening now in these times, post-communism, post-Holocaust.